Hi beautiful friends, it's Lisa here from Arcane&Stellar, and I want to welcome you to my channel. I really hope that this is going to answer some urgent yes or no questions that you have with my Lenormand cards. So that's what we're going to be looking at today, a yes or no. So you can ask things like, does he like me? Will I get that job? Will I travel this year? Will I move abroad in 2025? Whatever you want to ask, you know you're more than welcome to try. So we have 6 different groups to choose from. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I want you to choose with your intuition, meditate on the question that you're asking at the moment, whatever it is, because of course you might want to ask more than one, and that's totally fine, totally valid, but just take some time to meditate on the question, because it's important that you're using your intuition to really connect to the correct answer, okay? So hopefully this will stop me from being assaulted in the comments verbally when somebody hasn't, chosen the right group or a group that they wanted. So anyway, go ahead and make that selection, and I want to say a few thank yous. First of all, the stickers are brought to you by Aileen. Beautiful Aileen, thank you so much for this wonderful gift off my wish list. And then I want to say a big thank you to a specific someone who told me not to mention them, but I've tried to email them to set them up a reading as a thank you, and they have not replied. And I don't know if it's because my email went to spam. So, you know who. Please reply to my email. I want to do a reading for you. I want to thank you because you've got me 2 decks that I really wanted, and I really appreciate it a lot. Okay? And then I want to say a big thank you to Megan, whom I've already done a reading for, but yeah, we have the Anatomy of the Witch Oracle and Moon Magic she got off my wish list. I was super excited, and it's very nice because outside there's a full moon, and I'm going to be using this in the reading. So let's go ahead and get started, and I will see you in your selection, okay? Hello, my friends. So you've chosen group number 1, and you want to find out the answer? Yes or no? Let's find out. So, we've got this cute, beautiful sticker, and we've got the cards, ooh, the clouds, and the garden. So, these 2 cards together, I'm going to be honest, straight up with you guys, this is probably going to be a no. And it depends, of course we're going to go into a little bit of context, and I'm going to take a Moon Magic card to see a little bit more. But the clouds can talk about things that are very uncertain, unclear, there could be confusion, there can be kind of missed opportunities even perhaps as well. That's something I would definitely warn against with this kind of energy. Is almost like, honestly, I really hear like missing an opportunity. So be careful of that, okay? Because look, I accept and create more flow and pleasure in my life. I accept. And so it almost feels like, don't miss on opportunities, because maybe for some of you this could turn around. But for some of you, this may be something that you're going to miss out on because of a lack of action, or because you're kind of confused and so you miss the opportunity. It's kind of like the type of thing where you're applying, you're like, should I apply for this job? Yeah, you should, but you probably won't, because you're going to probably stall and then miss the, opportunity. Now, what's interesting is that we have the moon goddess Hecate, and it says here, I know my shadow side and I work to willingly transform aspects of it. So I do feel like for a lot of you, there is something about a situation where, for some of you, this is going to be something to do with your actions or your inaction, okay? Now, for some of you, if you're asking about something specific, like as, are they my soulmate? Is this going to be my future partner? Or anything kind of serious like that, I feel like this is a passing social connection, okay? And one that will not stick around, one that will not likely last, okay? So, and that may be something to kind of, think about with I accept and create more flow and pleasure in my life. Again, this might be like, letting this drift on by and opening yourself to new social opportunities, because perhaps there's someone even better out there for you. So, like I said, it can play in different ways, but I want to say, I just, honestly, for the majority of you, I feel like it's going to be a no. And like I said, maybe for some of you, if you kind of keep your eyes kind of open, your ears perked up, and you're ready for action. Perhaps you won't miss an opportunity though for some of you. And I feel like you guys will know that you have a side of yourself that sometimes is hesitant and doesn't, kind of jump when needed. And again, even that can work in relationships too. It might be like you're going to miss your opportunity to kind of get to know someone because you'll be too shy to reach out, as an example. So, like I said, for those of you that know damn right that you fall in that category, that's probably going to be your message, okay? Anyway, of course, some of you may have come here with different kinds of questions, but hopefully that was a clear answer for you, of course. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your love and support, your kindness. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to have you stick around. And if you want to join here as a member, you can do that by clicking the button up above, and you get some exclusive pick a cards and stuff like that behind the scenes. So anyway, if you want a personal reading with me, you can also do that through my Etsy store, which is linked in the description box. But take care, guys, and have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. Hello, my friends. So if you chose group number 2 here, this is going to be your reading. So you've chosen this beautiful sticker. Thank you once again, Aileen. So what's the answer to your urgent question? Yes or no? We've got the key, liberation, destiny, and resolution. And we've got the moon, emotions, intuition, and fantasy. Yes, you have a yes, okay? Now, I will say that these are both very positive cards. Now, the key itself in the Lenormand can represent, the answers being clear, or something very important as an example as well can be shown with the key. Something very like kind of like a significant person. If you're wanting to know, will I find love? This is a yes. If you're wanting to know whether this person's your soulmate, this is a yes. If you're asking anything about love in the positive sense, you know what I mean? Like, will we be together? Do they love me? Do they like me? Do they crush on me? Yes. Okay, anything in the love department, absolutely yes. Honestly, yes to anything, but I'm just saying that for some of you, you may have come here for love. If you're wanting to know whether, something will happen within perhaps, let's say, is this a sign as an example? Again, yes, because we have intuition. Is my intuition correct? This is a yes. You've got the answer. You've got the key as an example as well. And this can also indicate that there will be new crucial information or new discoveries coming your way as well. You may have certain plans that work out or strategies that work out. So again, even if you're asking about, business, money, job, really anything, it's a yes, to be honest, for you guys. This is a very, very positive one, I have to say. So I'm pretty happy about that. Pretty pleased, because group number 1 was not so positive. Anyways, but yeah, the moon actually can speak about an optimistic outcome. Okay, or a positive evolution of events, like kind of like a positive cycle. It has a much different meaning than in the tarot, okay? So it's a yes. Anything that they need to know, Spirit. Anything that they need to know in regards to this. I gather more wisdom each day. And I am ready for something bigger, better, and brighter. Beautiful. So again, you deserve this even, perhaps. This is something for your path. This is something that you are ready for, and that you've already perhaps gathered the wisdom as an example too. It kind of feels like for some of you, you've passed a test of some kind, like a karmic test or something like that, maybe a life lesson test. And it's like, well, here you get something positive. That's kind of what it feels like. So yeah, that is your reading. I know it's very short, simple, and sweet. That's what I said I was going to do. So that's what I was planning to do. But anyway, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your presence and your support. And if you want to join here as a member, you can do that by clicking that join button up above, which gives you access to exclusive pick a cards that are behind the scenes. And then, of course, you can get a personal reading with me at my Etsy store. So go ahead and go over there if you want one of those. And what else? That's about all. I just wish you lots of love and light and blessings throughout your day or night, wherever you are. And take care, and I'll see you next time. Hello, my friends. So if you chose group number 3, this is your reading. So you've chosen this very cute little teacup. So what is the answer to your question? Let's find out. Oh, so we've got the letter and we've got the sun. So these two cards together tell me it's a yes, okay? Especially for those of you that are asking about communication. Yeah, anything, communication, news, messages coming your way. Will they contact me? I feel like some of you must have asked that. And that's a big stinking yes, to be honest, okay? So we have the sun, of course, here, success, happiness, and warmth. I feel like you guys are going to get good news in this area. Whatever you're asking about, there's some sort of good news that's actually coming quite quickly, I would say, within the month. Okay, so that's another thing I'm getting. Within the month, you should see something happening. So whenever you're watching this, you know, I would say give it about 30 days, maximum 31, like that, because obviously we have a really, really positive message here. With the sun here, like I said, this is a yes, this is a victory, this is a success, it's a favorable outcome, and it really can talk about also recognition as well. So some of you might be recognized via some sort of communication. It's almost like you're getting an affirmative in some way. So I have to say, this is very simple. It's a yes, okay? As I said in the reading, you know, that's, you know, in the title and everything like that. I wanted a quick, you know, answer. And let's see what you've got here. Beauty raises my vibration. I seek it out for healing and joy. So exposing yourself to beauty, to happiness. I let go, I release. I am within perfect possibility. I don't know. Maybe some of you need to hear about that. If you've been down on yourself lately, knowing that you are beautiful, just the way you are. And of course, yeah, when you surround yourself with good things, things that are uplifting, things that raise your vibration, that's really good for healing, for joy. And again, I feel like that there's just good things ahead of you. So let go of any negative perceptions you have about the situation. I think that something good's happening for you, okay? That's what I see. So, like I said, this would be a short one. This is it. I love it you guys stuck around and subscribed. Let me know in the comments below what you know, maybe you can tell me what your question was. I'd love to hear about it. But anyway, I wish you the very best, and if you want to have a personal reading with me, you can go on Etsy, which is in the description box up above. There's a link to my Etsy store, and then of course if you want to join her as a member, you can get access to some behind the scenes pick a cards and stuff like that. But otherwise, have a beautiful and blessed day, and I'll see you next time. Hello my friends, so if you chose group number 4, this is going to be your reading. So you've got the kitty cat and the teacup. So cute. So what is the answer to your question? As with all the other groups, I imagine this will go quite quickly, but that was the point of this reading. I wanted it to be very quick. We have the wolf here, which is actually the dog in the normal Lenormand. We have loyalty, support, and friendship. And then we have the ring here, promise, cooperation, and cycles. This is a yes. So I feel like we have another yes here. Fortunately, we've only had one no thus far. All the other ones have been quite positive. I feel like some of you probably might be asking about friendship, loyalty. Can I trust them? Do they, care about me? Do they miss me? Oh yeah, these are all yeses, especially for those type of questions because the context of the cards. Of course, like I said, the dog can talk about friends, acquaintances, someone you know, someone you trust, someone you depend upon. And of course, like I said, if you want to know, will you make a new friend? Yes. Right? Will I get the help that I need? Yes. There will be someone loyal to your cause. So again, we see like kind of helpful energy coming forth and loyalty. Will I keep this job? This is a yes. As an example, will I continue past this internship? Yes. Yeah, that's all. That's what it is. It's a lot of that. Of course, we can see as well very special connections here as well, like people who are really looking out for your best interest, right? So very supportive energies, perhaps, coming your way or involved in the situation somehow, because of course that's what the dog often talks about. Now the ring also can talk about loyalty in a sense, I think. Now the ring here can mean that obviously it's a positive outcome. That's one of the first things. And of course we can see a solution, a resolution, some sort of positive cycle happening. Again, this is just very good. And of course, like I said, again, loyalty, faithful, committed, that's, you know, something here. So will they come back to me? Yeah, they're loyal. They're loyal to you. They haven't forgotten about you. Do they miss you? Yes. Like I said, I think that, you know, this is good. Well, again, does your boss like you? Yes. You know what I mean? So we see just really positive vibes. Any way you kind of paint it here, that's what I have to say. I know it's very simple, it's very short, but that was my point. I just wanted things to be very simple, very clear, very straightforward in this reading, just to kind of give, so if people who are having that urgency to have a yes or a no, you get that. Okay, so any other message here for group number 4? I shine my light outwards for all to see. Moon goddess Diana. Wow, okay, so shining your light out for all to see. So again, in relation to other people, it might be that you're catching attention, catching eyes, you know, that sort of thing. Beauty raises my vibration. I seek it out for healing and joy. So I think that's also a very nice positive card here. So of course, this can also talk about, you know, connecting towards things that are beautiful, that are uplifting for you. That's very, you know, important. And if you're wanting to know whether you're pretty, well, that's certainly a good answer, isn't it? Anyway, that's what I'm seeing for those of you that chose group number 4. I really do hope it was helpful. Let me know if you, like, what kind of question you had, and I'd love to hear about it in the comments if you're not shy or whatever, you know. But if you'd like to stick around as a subscriber, I'd love it. And if you want to be a member, you can get exclusive picket cards, so check that out. And then if you want to have a personal reading with me, you can do that by going to my description box, and there's a link to my Etsy store. So anyway, multiple things there said, but I most of all wish you lots of love and blessings. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Hello, my friends. So group number 5, what's your question? Let me know in the comments below. If you feel like it, if you're not shy. You've chosen this beautiful teapot. So let's see what the answer to your question is. Ooh, you've got the mountain and the ship. I can definitely tell you that whatever you're asking about is not an easy thing. Okay, something about it has obstacles. Okay, so I definitely can tell you that much so far. I want to say that this is a difficult one because I kind of feel as if for some it may be a complete no, and for others they're just delays. For some of you asking about, like, for instance, travel as an example, I kind of feel like you'll eventually do something, but there may be certain delays, obstacles, and hang-ups, you know, that kind of happen here in order for you to kind of do what you want. You know, this is obviously, the mountains can talk about, you know, expecting a setback. And so, you know, there can be a hindrance that kind of come along, especially with the ship, travel, adventure, journey. It's all about that forward movement, and it's much more smoother sailing than the mountains. So I see, like, I want to say that it's probably not a full-on no, but I think it's like something that you're going to have to contend with. I think it might be something that's a bit harder, a bit more challenging. It may not go exactly the way that you're picturing it, right? So in a sense, it could be a no, you know what I mean? Because it might not happen exactly what you're thinking or how you're thinking about it, right? But, you know what I mean? If you adjust, if you kind of, you know, go through the challenges, yes. Okay? Okay, let's see here. I seek balance and grounding. Beauty raises my vibration. I seek it out for healing and joy. This card's come out for like every group. This particular one. But I seek balance and grounding. And that might be something to do as well, that we need to kind of calm down and get our wits about us as we kind of overcome challenges. There may be certain obstacles. Is something worth it? Yes. You just have to get over the obstacles. You know what I mean? You just kind of take a deep breath and, like, kind of push yourself through it, okay? Again, will I see them? Yes, but there may be certain delays, and it could be that you won't maintain the stamina to get past those delays, you know, in some way. I assess matters carefully and discern wisely, right? So I seek balance and grounding. So one thing I want to tell you about this situation, I actually feel like some of you might already kind of know it's a no, or that it's very unlikely, or that there's a strong struggle, you know, kind of in this answer. And if you want to know whether you should like do something, like maybe you want to delay something, that's okay to delay it, okay? If you're feeling that energy or that intuition to delay it, to not move forward yet, that's, you know, spirit telling you, yes, that's you know, that's true. Maybe we shouldn't jump on this just yet. Let's get, you know, ourselves together. So that's kind of what I'm feeling. So I would say, again, just to kind of be clear, because I know this was a little bit more of a trickier one. For the majority of you, it's probably a no. But for others of you, it's just a delay. And so you're just going to have to kind of, you know, put up some effort or something like that, or like really go for it, something along those lines. You know what I'm saying? And again, maybe somehow progress is stalled a bit, like I mentioned. But yeah, anyway, that's what I've got for you guys. I know that this was, you know, more negative one. Sorry about that. But, you know, I got to tell it like I see it. So anyway, I wish you the very, very best. If you want to get a personal reading with me, you can do that in my description box. There's a link to my Etsy store, which is where you can go buy one. If you want to get more exclusive content here, you can join as a member here just on YouTube. And so, yeah, but take care of yourselves, guys. Have a beautiful and lovely day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you next time. Hello, my friends. So if you chose group number 6, this is going to be your reading. So beautiful little teacup, huh? So what is the answer to your question? Is it a yes or no? Let's find out. So we've got the fish showing up as the first card, and then we've got the crossroad. Yeah, I think it's mostly a yes. Now, I think some of you might ask like a question that's a little bit tricky. Like, for instance, if you've asked whether do they have other options than me? That would be a yes, probably they do. If you want to know whether you'll get money, yes, you will. You know, there could be opportunities coming your way, wealthy, you know, financially, abundant opportunities is an example. I feel like you may have a choice though at the end of the day. So it's almost like a yes, and then you can choose to move forward how you like as well. That's kind of what I'm getting. So I just feel like it's more of a yes for a lot of different situations. Will they choose you? Yes, most likely. You know what I mean? And yeah, so because generally the fish is a very kind of nice card. It's very positive in nature. It's abundant, and it has all those sort of connotations. Of course, the crossroads can talk about, like I said, new opportunities, new pathways opening up as well. So if you want to know whether some new area of life will be prosperous, yes, take that road. Go do it. It holds great prosperity, okay? Now, of course, here, like I said, in certain situations, because the fish can talk about, the crossroads can talk about, like kind of infidelity sometimes, someone being unfaithful, having extras on the side is an example. So, you know, in some cases, in certain ones, this may be true that somehow maybe someone is, you know, messing around or something. But again, you would have had to ask such a question. So don't flip yourself out if you're asking, like, do they love me? Then that's a yes, okay? So don't worry. It's only for, I'm talking about specific types of questions, okay? Anyway, but yeah, generally it's a yes, like I said, and it's a yes in a very positive sense, I would say, for the most part, unless, of course, you know, you asked about the other thing. But yeah, we can talk about more than one income option as well coming up in your life, perhaps, or extra possibilities in income, that sort of thing. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to say. Let me check here. I want to look and get some moon magic card and just kind of see a little bit more. Anything here that they need to know, Spirit? I have power. It is real. The full moon. Oh, beautiful. I'm filming this on a full moon. I am ready for something bigger, better, and brighter. Wow. Yeah, so again, very positive messages, okay? And even if someone were doing you dirty, You know what I mean? You're ready for something bigger, better, and brighter. But I think that's going to be a very rare case. For the most part, I think this is a very positive answer for you guys. Like, you know, will you get the job? Yes. Will you get a raise? Yes. Will your money increase? Yes. Will you know what I mean? Really anything, I think for the most part would be yes. Like I said, so thank you so much for being here. I'd love to know your question down below in the comments if you have the time or you're not too shy. But if you'd like to stick around, I'd love it if you subscribe to the channel. And of course, you can also join as a member here to get some exclusive pick a card content. But yeah, and then of course, if you want a personal reading with me or astrology report, you can do that through my Etsy store. And yeah, take care, you guys, and sending you so much love and light. And I hope you have a wonderful day or night wherever you are.